morning. So we are going to do the test review for this one. So it's the 2020 Similar Figures Test Review. Okay. So what is the scale factor? So remember, so we're going left to right. So this is going to be our original. This is our new one. And I can pick any side. So I'm just going to do the base. So 8 over 16, everybody, which I can divide both of them by 8. And we get the scale factor would be 1/2. Okay. So Q right here is going to be congruent to A, angle A. QR, so that would be this one, is proportional to AB. And then they said RS is proportional to BC. Okay, so that side right there, BC. So then we can set up our proportion, everybody. So 6 over 12 would be equal to 4 over x. We cross multiply and divide. So maybe we can use this. I used what's in C. We divide. And we get 8. Okay, so this one, what's the scale factor? So we're going to go old to new. So scale factor, I can pick any side. Okay, let me choose a different color. Okay, so new over original, so 15 over 10. I can divide both of those by 5, and we get 3/2. Okay. On Canvas, you'll want to put it in like that, like 3/2 like this. Okay. Same for this one. We would put it in as 1/2. Okay. And then M, angle M is congruent to angle L. Okay. And then they ask us for HM is proportional to KL. And then the other side they give us is HK. So I start with this one. Oh, HK. And then we would have GH. Okay. So HM is 12 over KL, which is X. And then HG is 10 over 15. We cross multiply and divide. So 12 times 15. We get 180. We divide by 10. We can cross out those zeros, so X is equal to 18 on that one. Okay, so for this one, everybody, so definitely you want to draw diagrams on these and mark them. What's the scale factor this one? All these, we're just going to go left to right. This is our original, this is our new one. So what's the scale factor? So it's going to be N over O, and I can pick any side. I'm going to pick the base because it's all about that base, that base. Okay, and then we can divide both of these by 6. So our scale factor, so by the way, this is 12. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. 18 divided by 6 is 3. Okay, so my scale factor will be 2/3. Canvas, remember you put it in like this, 2/3. Okay, Q is congruent, so that's 1 right here. So 1 arc, 1 rainbow, and we would put that to L. Okay, then it says QR is congruent to LK. Oh, I already did those. And then we have RP, so that's this one, would be proportional to KJ, or L, sorry, KJ. Okay, and then we can set up a proportion. So we would have 12 over 18 is equal to 20 over x. Okay, and then we're going to cross multiply. So Everybody remember that means our butterfly, so we cross multiply and divide. So everybody remember you can also put it in the calculator like this. So 18 times 20 divided by 12. So that would be a way to put it in all at once. So just put in the calculator like that. 18 times 20 divided by 12. And we get 30. Okay, what's the scale factor? So for this one, this is our old one. That's our original. So I'm going to do scale factor. I'm going to do it down here just so I remember them. Okay, so we can pick any side. So I'll pick the top. So we're going to do 12 over 6, which just simplifies to 2. Angle M, ooh, that's a right angle, is congruent to angle R. Okay, and then look at our side. So it says PQ. That's this one. Is proportional to LK. And then ML. So that's down here. So ML is proportional to RQ. So we definitely want to write it out and use the sides. Darker color to help it. Q, so we're going to right angle to that second angle. Okay, then we can set it up. So PQ is 26 over 13 is equal to 22 over X. Cross multiply and divide. You can also do again, everybody, where you're doing it all at once. So 13 times 22 divided by 26. And we would get 11. Okay, ratio of the two sides of the rectangle. Find, so we have two rectangles. So the small one, the large one. Okay, so it says it's 4 to 11. Move it down so you can see this. 4 to 11. Find the perimeter of the larger rectangle if the perimeter of the smaller one is 62 inches. So smaller, everybody. Okay. For perimeter, remember, it also says round to the nearest tenth, everybody. That's a dimes place. Okay. For perimeter, everybody, it stays the same. So 4 over 121, so small over big is equal to small over big. We cross multiply and divide. Again, everybody remember you can do it like this too, where you're doing it all at once. It's totally up to you, whichever way works. So I get 7,502 divided by 4. And everybody, it's okay to get a decimal, so I get x is equal to 1,875 and 5/10, and it would be inches. We divide it by 4. Okay, on this one, length of sides of the two triangles. Oh, so we have two triangles. So 6 to 7. 6 to 7. If the area of the larger rectangle, okay, so that's the larger one, the bigger one, is 45 centimeters squared, find the area of the smaller rectangle, smaller triangle, to the nearest tenth. Okay, so we're going to put 6 over 7 is equal to x over 45. Area square, everybody, so we have to square it. Means power to the power, so we have to do 36 over 49 is equal to x over 45. We cross multiply and divide. If x is equal to 33.06. 5 and up, rounded up, everybody. So it'll be 33 and 1/10 centimeters squared. Again, remember area, scoria. Okay, so area is squared. We have to square it because that's squared right there. Okay, on to the next slide. Okay, so this one, everybody. So it says the ratio of the two sides of the cubes is 5/7. And the volume of the larger cube, if the volume of the smaller cube is 486. So one cube, larger cube. And I'm just doing a quick sketch. Okay, so the volume of the larger cube, so this is what we want, the volume of the larger one, volume of the smaller one is 486 meters cubed. It's 5/7. So I'm doing smaller over bigger. It's going to be cubed because it's volume. 486 is the smaller volume over the larger volume. We have to cube them. So we have to do 5 raised to the third power, 7 raised to the seventh power. Okay, so we're doing this. So 125 over 343 is equal to 486. Cross multiply and divide. So we got 166,698, and we divide by 125. Get 1,333. And I would round it up, 5 and up, round it up to 6. Okay, Chris wants to reduce the triangle with their sides 16, 18, and 20. If the longest side of the new triangle is 15 centimeters, how long should the other sides be? So we have one like this, 16, 18, and 20. It's going to be reduced, so now it's smaller, a little smaller. So we get 15. We have an X and a Y, everybody. So if I do 16 over 20, so short over long is equal to short over long. And then we also need to do medium over long. It's equal to medium over long. So we have to solve 2. So we cross multiply and divide for both of these, everybody. Remember, you can do it like this. So X is going to be equal to 16 times 15 divided by 20. We put all that in the calculator. So we get 12. Cross multiply and divide, everybody. So 18 times 15 divided by 20. So we get Y is equal to 13.5. Okay, we have a Ferris wheel. Cast a shadow. Cast a 20-meter shadow. A man, 1.8 meters tall, casts a 2.4-meter shadow. We're forming our right angles. Okay, how tall is the Ferris wheel? So that's what we're looking for. So if we do height, so remember when this, so height of the Ferris wheel over shadow, length of the Ferris wheel, so height over shadow, height of the man over shadow of the man. So x over 20 is equal to 8, 1 8/10 over 2 4/10. Well, multiply and divide. So we get 15. Okay, this one, determine if their triangles are similar by angle, side, or not similar. Okay, so this one, everybody remember with our bow ties. So our vertical angles. So it would be true by angle. This one, they're not similar. We don't have enough information. We'd need another side or another angle. This one, we could use side, or side, angle, side. Remember, we're going across. So 20 over 60 would be equal to 13 over 39. We cross multiply and divide. We get 780 is equal to 780. Okay, so we could use side, similarity, or side, angle, side, because we have our bow ties. Okay, this one, everybody, so if you need to, you can redraw it. So they share that side n, okay? So 20 over 60 is equal to 13 over 39. We just did that one, so we got 780 over 780, okay? So we could use, again, side, angle, side similarity. Notice that they share that angle n, so reflexive property with our angles, or you could also use side. Okay. And if you're looking at the numbers, everybody, remember we talked about using the scale factor. So 9 times 3 is 27, 13 times 3 is 39, 20 times 3 does equal 60, okay, if we're multiplying. 24 times 3 does equal 72, 20 times 3, 60, 13 times 3 does equal 39. So they have that scale factor of 3 for both of these. Okay, on this one though, everybody, if you did want to check it, you could do 13 over 30, 13 over 39 is equal to 20 over 40. And if we cross multiplied everybody, they would not be equal. Okay, good luck, everybody. You got this.